Peace, family. Once again, you know what it is. TJ.
Man, of course, it's Trey. Are we picking up? Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mark check 1 2 1 2. We woke as fuck in this bitch.
In this bitch.
Yeah.
In this bitch, man. We woke as fuck, man.
Of course.
Woke the fuck up.
Of course, feature on Do the Knowledge Radio.
Man, shout out to my boy Knowledge. Do the Knowledge Radio. The entire platform. Every show on it.
And take your ass to DoTheKnowledgeRadio.com and get that fly merch.
Black excellence.
Facts. And of course, presented by LevelUpMedia.net. Oh yeah, I think bro was finna say something, but look, y'all know the spiel. LevelUpMedia.net. That's where you go to start or grow that black business. So whether you're looking for, you need a fly logo, get your graphic design. And then not only that, we take the logos a step further and we actually do video intros. You've seen the intro. I don't know if bro have to run it again.
Run it back. Let me
we
see
did
it.
that.
Fly intro.
Shot the Chan on the beat, man. That's not great.
G thing.
Facts. So, I mean, what more do we need to say about that? But of course, we got the fire video intros that you can get. So check us out. Oh, and look, just so happened.
Pull up to a fly site. Yeah, dig. Get yours like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right now.
Them platforms, them weak platforms.
And you actually need to hurry up and do it because I'm sure as y'all notice as time goes on, these prices ain't the same. Like when we was early and young in the game, we was home at $100 sites. The prices is double. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. But I'm gonna tell you what though, today's price ain't gonna be tomorrow's price. So you better get your ass hot.
What do you say? It may cost you a little. It may cost you a lot. But it's gonna cost you.
Man.
It's gonna cost you to wait.
Man,
that's the problem. That's the problem with your entire business.
The part where I can add authenticity. DoTheKnowledgeRadio.com came from home and $100 sites.
Yeah.
That's an error. That's like that's like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Going into the 7th year because we're going into the 8th year Do the Knowledge Radio.
Yeah.
WordPress and code. These motherfuckers so cold with the look, see, it took me 7 years to catch up to what they was actually doing. Now I'm learning behind the scenes and motherfuckers is coming with Wix sites. I understand that wasn't it. Because it don't require certain shit. Like it's ready made for you. You know what I mean? That shit like MySpace, right. Jay. Let me get on my bullshit for 2 seconds, okay? That shit like MySpace when you could go grab a code and throw it in your description, and then it changed the background of your page and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, so this is that automation. It costs you an education. Can I say that shit? Like the automation costs you an education.
Boom, 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 boom. I guess I gotta be my own mom. Boom, 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 boom.
And this is what I learned. When you don't know somebody's craft, you really don't know their story. All you know is their price. You see what I'm saying? When you don't know somebody's craft, you don't know somebody's story. All you know is their price. So when you look at their price, you're like, man, blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't know. So me getting understanding, like, 7 years later, I'm like, oh, shit. This is all they was charging. This is truly for the low. Like, when you say for the low, cats don't really understand that. It's like understanding all the intricacies that go along with it. Like, what it take to say, oh, hey, I got this many amount of episodes. What you got to do to go in there and scroll down and look through and change this little part, and you can't change too much because your site might go missing, type shit. Versus a motherfucker just show up with some shit ready made, like they got templates for you. You like, yeah, I build websites, and you doing Wix. Like, what the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not really.
And the thing is, it didn't have to be that cheap back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was really trying to do something. We was really trying to look out and really trying to, you know what I'm saying? It didn't
On
have
the
to
love,
be that.
right? Get people started.
Yeah. But even now,
let me tell y'all a funny story, and I'm gonna be good after this. Literally, real quick, Trey. Real quick. You and Cuz was the first person that taught me your website on your computer don't look the same as your phone. So I'm in the bar at the crib, right? Y'all know I went to the crib. I'm at the crib, and I'm talking to the owner about y'all. And I'm like, let me show you on my phone. I said, I'm going to type in your website, and I'm going to show you how your shit look like on the phone. So I'm typing in the website. I said, this is how your shit look on the phone. I said, look around your bar. Like, literally, I'm giving this motherfucker some mind your business shit right in front of his face. Actually, I'm like, everybody's sitting there on their phone. I said, so them deciding to come here once or twice is on the strength of you. If they tell somebody else about this spot and they never been here, how this look on this phone ain't commensurate with the experience they're gonna get here. Mm-hmm. So he like, I'm like, this is what your shit look like on the phone. And I showed it to him. I said, this is what they could do to convert that. And I showed him one of the sites. He looking, he like, oh shit. I said, so you decide if you're gonna stay in business and level up. Before it was some level up. I said level up before it was some level up.
Here you go.
I said, look, it was in the instant. It was in the instant. I just told her what I'm saying. Like, so either you gonna level up or you gonna be out of business. Then I'm like, guess what they call? Mind your business. Are you gonna mind your business or no? I don't know if he's still in business. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if he's still in business, but the truth was, when he gonna think about it now, he gonna be like, yo, it was some cats who was doing this and blah, 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 based off that experience. So it's level up time, man.
Level that shit up.
What about this one?
First.
Okay. So I think we may have a couple little sound effects. You know what I'm saying? Nothing major. Are those even picking up, bro?
I don't hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run it back one more. We hear it in the headphones, though. So you're not hearing it?
Yeah, that don't mean that it ain't getting picked up on YouTube. They might hear it and I don't hear it. Nah, that shit go.
Right. But at any rate, though, so
we can do our own.
Yeah. Right. But bro, like going back to what you're saying, like first off, we definitely appreciate the love and just keeping us in mind. If you want to be honest, like the majority of our business through the years has been just through word of mouth and love, and people giving the word out like, yo, like we know somebody, we know some brothers that's cold and that do this and they really for us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's and it all started, bro. I told cousins, I don't know if I told you now, bro. One day I was out, bro, and I was just talking. I was like saying some shit like fucking around. I don't even know what I was saying. And somebody was like, man, I know you from somewhere. Bro, they was listening. I ain't even know them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't know me. I ain't know them. They heard me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And that came through you, through knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So always shout out to knowledge, to the Knowledge Radio platform to the lifestyle to the culture that knowledge has been able to build, bro.
And I tell you this too, I got a call. I would say it's probably a couple months ago now, but I had got a call from a brother in Florida, like to the point I had to put it on speakerphone. My queen was with me, like I had to let her hear it. He hit me like, "Hey, we used to vibe to the mind your business, like mind your business, like you know what I'm saying, like we was tuned in to mind your business, and we damn near need another one." You know what I'm saying?
I was at Kim Kitchen one day, bro. I just ended up like I didn't even know that's where I was going. I just ended up there. You know what I'm saying? On some like,
shout out to the queen.
I'm like this is something going on. It's at this place. I pull up. It's here. I'm like, oh, I'm here. I'm standing in the back trying to be low key. She like, oh, Bill Minor Group in the house. Where Trey at? Where Trey at?
Yeah, obviously you can't.
Like, hey man. Where Trey?
What a handsome cousin. We see the other cousin. What a handsome one. My bad.
That's all, you know.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Let them know. Boom, 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 man.
That's the bombs right there, huh?
Man. But yeah, but honestly though, so all we do, like it really ain't much change as far as, of course, y'all see our rebrand, right? Level Up Media, and we offer more services, but all we really did was just streamline our services so we can offer them more effectively. Yeah. Like as far as sites now,
not just so we can offer more effectively. Overall, we've been bringing you a better product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And when I say more effective, I mean this. It's not product level, but we talking to them, right? So it's actually our ability to provide these services. It's our ability to provide volume. We've been bombarded before. So we know what it's like to only have one web developer and be waiting on email forms. Now with our site, our back end is crazy and you can log in and track your process. And we got another developer. Shout out to Nip and everything he's going through.
Neighborhood Nip.
Neighborhood
and
Nip.
JC.
We love you, Nip.
Facts.
Word, and the fam.
Facts. And we hope that the shit shake back. We understand how, like, you know what I'm saying, with this family, like, yeah, we don't play about that. So shout to my brother. But so what I mean by offering it more efficiently, I mean by offering a better product. We've been the best. Excuse me. Like we've been, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know really how you get better than that. But we've been here. But I mean, as far as being able to offer it, and as far as our back end,
it's more tailored to you.
And you can take this as a mind your business point. Even as time goes on, your business processes, you gotta learn from your mistakes. You gotta develop and grow. You gotta keep going and moving and working shit out. And we for damn sure work shit out. Like, you gotta think about how I had to give up my ego.
Process. Yeah, continuous.
But y'all see it. So we not just saying that y'all see it. You feel me? Like, think about it like this. I have literally built and sold hundreds of sites. Like, for a fact, over 100 sites. I've built and sold.
Way more than 100 sites.
Facts. But that's just a fact, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact. Like, hell of them. I don't even know the number. But exactly what Cuz say, way over $1. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even do the level up site. For sure by 17. Damn, we getting old.
Yeah, it's a lot of years that passed.
A lot of years that passed. We that old, bro.
But the thing about it is, man, no matter what you do, what your business is, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to put together, just hit us up. We can put together a plan, get you a fire site, get a way to monetize. You know what I'm saying? We got, no matter what it is, we can grow.
Yeah, and that's really all. And then another thing is too,
I just got G-Track before we went live. If I could say it's a live testimonial. I was like, I'm trying to do this, and Cuz looked at me like he wanted to back smack me, but he had enough grace in his heart to say, I was like, can y'all? He said, we do every kind of.
Every.
So when I remember in Players Club, if y'all old enough, because some of you motherfuckers is young, like Players Club. So when East St. Louis got out the car, that don't want to get murdered, get the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? Like I had to remember who I was talking to. So I'm like, I'm like East St. Louis. I didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to put me in the car and put the cigar on my forehead like they did AJ Johnson in the joint. You know what I'm saying? He was like, do something to make me feel better. You know what I mean? So I'm driving around in the car. Like, the guy who I was talking to for 12 seconds. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, wait. So that's real. You see what I'm saying? Like literally the innovation, the quality is customized to your particular specs. And then Trey is talking about another streamlined added addition to it. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you got one end on the development space, but then you talk about streamlining processes on another end. Because I remember when it was all on everybody's shoulders. I remember y'all shoulders. You understand what I'm saying? Like I got the benefit of remembering, like, I'm doing this, he doing this, whoa. And what the fuck that mean?
And we've dealt with high volume. That's the thing. So it's like we know it's like, okay, so if it's trickling in, we can handle it, right? When the volume get real, our processes wasn't right, but now our processes is right. And that goes back to where I was saying, like I wasn't saying, oh, I did this X amount of sites to brag or stunt. I don't. It's nothing, right? But I say that to say this. Even with all that experience, I was humble enough to turn over development of our own site. Like the Level Up Media site is done by Nip. Nip did that shit. Yeah. I provided the text and he's our marketer. Think about how much our roles changed. You know what I mean? Like think about but everybody like was humble when we got in where we fit in. That because of it, we got a masterpiece. And now instead of you sending a form of woo, now you create a username and you log in and you can track the progress of everything. And we can track the progress of everything. And you get real-time alerts. Now you know when to expect your project. It's different. I hate to say we was on 23 shit back then, but Jordan. Yeah. And that's all I'm saying as far as efficiently. But I feel like we can
step back in the fadeaway. You look, the step back in the fadeaway. You see that?
With facts.
Breaking ankles and all.
Look, from a motherfucker that's an Isaiah fan. You understand?
He's still mad. Isaiah is mad now.
No, look, we could talk that another day. Just understand and know that's my era right there. Okay. And he's showing more love than he ever would have showed, right? If y'all really
those is the vibes.
Understand.
But Isaiah was different. First off, Jordan ain't from Chicago. Isaiah is.
Just don't go with the Isaiah.
You can start there.
Websites and business development. Just don't choose the Isaiah that. Just come on the mic, bro. I want to be like Mike. Be like Mike, man.
I'm with you. I'm with that. Look, I'm with that. We can come to a happy medium. But what makes a champion is adversity. So Mike became Mike. Mike became Mike in real life, and Mike became Mike in the NBA because of Isaiah.
Literally.
Everybody who
the thing is, they came to fight, and that's why I would like, as far as don't know Isaiah. First off, they is hating as people do, like them Pistons. They won 2, and then Isaiah had a actual major injury, so we really never know how that story would have ended. First off, like his career ended on a crazy career-ending injury. But if they wasn't putting hands on Mike, like you see it even when you watch the Jordan documentaries, Jordan say, hey, like they beat my ass up. Like, and then what? He went and put weight on. He came back and dunked on everybody and they baba. You know what I mean? Like he prepared himself, and then one of the key cogs to that Bad Boys Pistons, Rodman, ended up running with him for that second three-peat. But I love Kobe though, so we can switch the subject because I'm always gonna be a Kobe dude. I'm from the Kobe era, and I gave too much props to Jordan, so I gotta throw Kobe in it now.
I mean, that's the
like I love
Kobe. It's a natural progression.
Rest in peace to the Bean. For real.
With Kobe, LeBron, and Durant, the next generation gets better. They're proof of the adaptation of there's a whole space of 4 years that's not necessary. That was necessary in that era. So that college era produced Magic Johnson, a Larry Bird, a Dominique Wilkins, a Michael Jordan, and then Isaiah Thomas. You see what I'm saying? So there's a generation after them that started with like Vince Carter and them that didn't involve college at all.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so there's an era that goes to where it didn't involve 4 years of college at all. Mm-hmm. And Kobe's proof
KG
and them, it involves like no college at all. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you could go to college if you want to, but you don't have to in order to be a success and have longevity in the league. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So
you can just go ball. Real.
And LeBron was getting trained by one of the greatest centers to ever pick up the ball. Hakeem Olajuwon. See what I'm saying? The dream.
Yeah. The dream. Yeah.
The dream. Okay. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it works in tandem to how one makes space for the other one. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the 11 became 23 and went to 45 and went to 3. Then went to, you see what I'm saying? Like it went around. It went around. You see what I'm saying?
But see, so through my college career, right, I was an education major. Shot to Lane College, man, class of 2011. Yeah, what up, though? But anyway, I was an education major, and one of the main things that you learn is education is scaffolding. Like we building. So what happens is you start, and then the next one you come and build on that, then you build on that, and you build on that, and that's how you get your pyramid. And that's the same thing, like correlating to what you had mentioned with hoops. Like for instance, like going through whatever, you can start with even Wilt the Stilt in them, you know what I'm saying? And coming through all the way till now to the KDs, right? It's just building upon it and getting to that next level. And not even just as far as skill wise, but even as far as money. Like it was a time when Patrick Ewing was the highest paid basketball player. Actually, he overtook, think about it, as cold as Magic was, Pat Ewing overtook Magic his rookie season as far as being the highest paid basketball player, and he was under 10 mil. Now you can just be all right. Like you can be decent.
Gotta really play.
Yeah, because and I hope y'all never remember how cold Patrick is.
And Isaiah was saying that recently. Like he was saying that like yesterday in regards to submitting legacies. He's talking about people that's past his time. But with respect to how he was playing the game, he was playing the game early. So if y'all remember how he was dribbling the ball, it went from Isaiah, Zeke to Iverson. You understand what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like like a real motherfucker from Detroit understand who Zeke is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it means something. You know what I mean? So from him being from Chicago and what that meant to Detroit and what it meant between Detroit and Chicago. You see what I'm saying? To push it forward, because that got another significance. To push it forward.
It's always the same shit. That's the Midwest. It's the same shit.
Right.
It's the same shit.
So it's real. You see what I'm saying? Like it's real from one space to the next. So with Wilt Chamberlain, nobody was his size. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody was his size. So it's like, okay, I got an anomaly over you where I could do this. But Hakeem is not the biggest. He's the baddest, though. He's the baddest. He took the biggest and the baddest and put him and said, grab my belt loop. Because when Shaquille was doing it, Shaquille was doing it. And there's two people that admitted that they ain't want no parts of Hakeem Olajuwon, and Jordan is one of them. I just want y'all to know that for the record. I didn't want no parts of him. You understand? And when he was doing it, he did it to the championship level and left with the rings. Nobody sent him home. He sent the most dominant center in the league. He was breaking goalposts and backboards. He sent him home in 4 games.
But you know what my response to that would be, bro?
What's that?
That much like Mind Your Business, Hakeem was ahead of his time. Hakeem was a stretch 5 with footwork. There's no Embiid. Like Hakeem was a legit 7 foot, could stop you defensively, but he could shoot the 3. Like no bigs could shoot the 3 back then. He hit all his free throws. He danced. Like like it was different. He was ahead of his time.
He played 2 seasons with the wrong size shoes. He was sending motherfuckers home. He was sending motherfuckers home during Ramadan. He was fasting during the month of Ramadan as a devout Muslim, sending motherfuckers to the crib, yo. He wasn't eating or drinking. He took the IV so he could do what he needed to do.
Man.
He wore like a size 15 shoe. He had like a 15 and a 13. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the wrong size shoes on his feet for 2 seasons. And he won 2 championships back to back in the Jordan absence. So it looked a little different. But he was ahead of his time.
But and let me say this too. As we transition to getting into the woke as fuck, right?
Oh, they thought this was the show. They thought it was the show.
No. But our young kings is here, and they may harass us 10, 11 million times. So
they'll be back.
Yeah, they gonna be back.
They'll be back.
That's their job, man. They woke as fuck for real. They woke as fuck.
And it is way more important than anything we could possibly have going on.
Even though they got everything that they possibly asked for.
Right. Woke as fuck, take 1 and action.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Man. Man. But honestly though, and this is the point of today, we can start here. With the woke AF, like the thing is, the purpose is, the premise is just we turning y'all on to game. Like let's step on in, let's have these talks, these real talk stuff.
Yeah. And I just really want to put the emphasis on the SAF. because that's where we get into is the BS. You know what I'm saying? and we just really want to dig into what's going on
and that's cause say like he had mentioned it. He said it earlier. He actually said it today. Like, this is our state of the community. Period. This is where we sit down and we say, this is where we at, and then looking forward, this is what we need to watch out for, and this is what the fuck we need to eradicate. Excuse my language, as always.
No excuse the language though. Yeah, really.
I don't know how much language we can excuse because we going there.
Being politically correct.
Don't excuse.
It's some bullshit going on.
A lot.
We don't fuck around over here. Yeah. We don't fuck around over here. Fuck all that.
And so it's just some shit that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Yeah. yeah. And the thing is, like, we want to make this clear. I don't care race, gender, religion, creed, whatever. Like, whatever you may claim to stand for, whatever. If you're a poison, then you welcome to these red table talks. You gotta come holler at us.
Yeah. And you're always welcome. That's the thing about it.
Yeah.
You can always come talk about it.
Yeah, you're welcome. But one thing.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
Yeah.
Exactly. And one thing, and sometimes I say it jokingly, right? Because in my household, it's like, it's clear I'm not the manager. My queen, like, she's the manager, right? Like, but I guess I would say I'm the financer and I'm the security. And to our family, to this household, to our community, we just gotta step up and be security. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And with that also comes not being the threat, not being the cause of the problem.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm gonna. Getting a text from my bro, from Joe. So let me say peace to my boy Joe, man. And I definitely hope that shake back like it's supposed to shake back. But going in, so the whole premise, the whole thought behind Woke as Fuck or Woke AF is, these are the warning shots. This is the conversation. Come on in, close the door. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out in the open. Let's get it eradicated. Let's get it out in front. Let's stop whispering so then we can get it eradicated. Okay, so I gotta ignore my messages from you. I have to.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, shout out to them. But I had to.
That's really our brother.
Like, for real though.
That's really our brother, bro.
Definitely.
We can call him Nip on here, but that's really our brother.
Because he literally looks like Nip though. Yeah. So yeah. But at the end of the day, and so with that, that's the purpose. That's what we're here for. So with that understanding, I would just say, look,
shit is just getting unacceptable. Look, shit is getting unacceptable. It's too much going on. It's getting too far, bro. It's getting too far. Like Cuz said, with the state of the community, like, look what we got going on. And it's not even, well, I can't even say it's not even. It's the fact that it's going on, and it's the fact that it's actually arguments about it. You know what I'm saying? People even have it back. Like, what? It don't matter why. It don't matter how. It don't matter when. It just matters that it happened. It don't matter nobody age. It don't matter nobody this or that. It's so many situations. It don't matter none of that shit except for you did what you did. As fuck.
And let me say that, and going off where Cuz started here, we can start here. with all of this, with everything that we just briefly run over today within this intro, right? What you'll see, one of the key issues that we show as a people, as a community, is a damn lack of unity. Like the other week, we were talking about the Jewish community forming the ADL because one of theirs had got hung, they thought unjustly. I'm not here to debate that, right? But that's a fact as far as that's what they thought, and that's why they started their shit. How many stories is that for Black people? Where's our ADL? We can't even get a damn solid agreement on if it's okay to do these various acts against Black women and children. We can't even agree on that, dog.
On protection instead of assaulting. It's so crazy because the level of protecting that we talking about is really protecting from our own.
Yeah.
We ain't even talking about protecting from other people who don't give a fuck about us as a whole yet. We talking about us who don't give a fuck about us as us at all.
Yeah. And so we can't even make it to. It's like at some point you start to become your own worst enemy. We can't even get on a page like in-house. How could we possibly go to compete or go to combat against external forces when we're dealing with a lot within? And that's real.
When, and I'm gonna say this, when, and especially when it's leadership.
Yeah, but I would think so. My thought is this, guys. Like, people, we can have differences, of course. Just like our sons is back there having differences. Like,
Right now. They're fighting right now.
Oh shit!
I heard somebody say they recording.
Yeah. But whatever. I say this though, our young kings can all hold their own, so I'm not worried about none of them. Yeah. Y'all figure that shit out the way we used to figure it out.
No choice.
But TJ was always tripping. I was always right. But that ain't got nothing to do with this. Anyway, so well, it's like this stuff, man. We can have our differences, whether it be religion, for instance, or cosmology, just general worldview, like, or even like whatever, even the tribe or the groups that you have joined and you pledge allegiance to. Like that's what makes this even more beautiful. Like we shouldn't all be, this shouldn't be a monolith. We should be different. And that's going from Democrat, Republican, like because some of our brothers ride with one side, some of us ride with another side. I don't get into that.
But even through all of that shit, and when it comes down to the basics of it, is this shit acceptable?
And that's the thing. So I think that a lot of times we get hung up on the differences or on the differences in thought or opinion or religion or worldview when it's like some shit should just be universally stomped out.
Should be or it is.
But we're not even able to get to that universal point. Like I see brothers, like let's just go in a little bit there.
Well,
So
a
black sister, now I say this though. Like, look, I think my queen stepped out, so I can say that. She happened to be fine. A fine black sister got shot in the foot. Fine. But I'm not, I don't know, my girl kind of, I want to answer to that. We can say you fine. Yeah. Thinking of the sticker, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But it's actually like arguments over, like I see black males talking about this a cop ass bitch. And I'm like, bro, look, see, one of the things that happened in this new era, right, in the quote unquote Hotep era, right? Brothers, to get a little bit of action and get some play, you start calling them queen or goddess, right? When you need to go back to the old school, sister. Motherfucker, that's our sister. If a nigga had almost drew for a good at my sister, bro. Like, think about a nigga 5'3", and I'm sorry how this come off, but it's real shit. Like, you gonna pull a gun on my sister, let alone shoot my goddamn sister?
If you was 10, 11.
Bro, I'll put it like this.
12, 13.
Back in the day, you remember the Chappelle show, bro, and when they had him sitting on the stand, and they had asked him about the OJ shit, it's like, well, what would have happened if this happened to your sister? Chappelle was like, nigga, you would have found the bloody glove at our house. Wait a minute, you'd have been pulling fragments out of that nigga. So I don't even understand, and again, we're not even saying names, but I don't even understand the disagreement. Like, you can really just shoot black women, like in real life. Like, this ain't even a video game or nothing. Like, in real life, and then nobody's gonna do shit. Like, that don't invoke no violence. Like, you don't want to attack somebody for sure. Like, women, like nothing. Like, you need to check on your alarm system, bro.
But then again, and this is another thing, protected our women, but what is they doing for our babies?
Yeah.
Are they protecting our babies? They ain't protecting our women. Their women, I'm saying ours like it's separate.
Yeah. All right.
The women. Period.
Period.
My bad. I had to beg for the youngsters to cool down. They don't care. And I'll be real with you. Like, them was our young lions. And so,
Right.
like, I actually like they loud.
Look, I'm going into year 8, okay? So it ain't no different. Look, I was on with Reverend Dr. Phil Valentine, and my young babies was in the background. They ain't give a fuck. Like, okay. They're like, who is that? You see what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Even like with my daughters, bro, like, I don't even want to tell them to be quiet because I don't like the way with black women. It's like, if a black woman have an opinion, and this ain't even the thoughts of Level Up Media, but I'm sure my brothers agree. When a black woman have an opinion, I feel that oftentimes they look at it like, oh shit, bitch, woo woo. Like, nah, my black baby gonna have an opinion, and I don't care what she at on this earth. I'm gonna pull up. Oh, I gotta fly? Cool. I'll kick it for the weekend. I'll fuck you up and then party.
Yeah, we pulling
but,
up.
Yeah, we pulling up.
He said, cuz. He said, like that. Like that shit was exclusive to him.
We do pull ups. We pull up. So it's like, no, I don't even. A lot of times she get on my goddamn nerves. But I was like, no, talk your shit. get it off. Because I bet a motherfucker won't tell you can't. And they won't call you, they won't label you. A lot of times, and this is, like I said, this is my personal opinion, but I just feel like, bro, like, for instance, a white bitch will really be a bitch. And you listen to that shit and woo, woo, woo. And then as soon as a sister, she may have a legitimate gripe. Like, you even see within the medical industry, they talk about, like, they do the studies, bro. Like, doctors don't even believe them when they say they're going through fucking extreme pain. And then something happened, like they die or have to get shit amputated or woo woo. And it's like, bro, like come on. At what point? But I mean, again, it is what it is. And that's why I say that maybe we need to bring that back, sisters, because you not playing with my sisters like that. You ain't playing with cuz sister, like, and I'm not saying it because obviously Cuz ain't gonna let you play with his sister, but I'm not finna let you play with Cuz sister. So if I happen to get win before Cuz, I might beat him. We not doing this. We come on. And it's to the point where it's scary, man. To me, it's really scary that we at this point. I don't know, like, cuz you can chime in how you feel, but to me, bro, it's just scary.
The fact that the shit even need to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the shit and bro, like even just motherfuckers like even past all that, but motherfuckers like scamming and you know what I'm saying? Like taking from your own people, you know what I'm saying? Stealing everything you can from a nigga. Trying to packages on that porch, stealing milk off of a motherfucking porch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what they call it, the snake oil salesman or something. The thing is, it's like, on one hand, I see our people, and speaking of the scammers, it's like I see us dumping money into stuff, and I want to be like, man, it's like I don't know. It's something in me that just like, man, you can't knock a hustle. If they paying, they ass dumb enough to lose it, like that. I'm just be real. I'll be real.
To what level though? Motherfuckers will call you and say anything.
Yeah, but you gotta be at some point.
This is your bank. We got everything but your social. We can tell you where you live, your phone number, your license plate number, your dog name. We just need your social. Send me your cash app for whatever reason.
Yeah. But not even just that, as far as those type of scams, but even like donating money to somebody who will get you a status correction, or donating money to somebody who say that they can get you upwards of $500,000 in credit if you just if you spend $2,000 today.
Donating to somebody to say that the aliens is gonna come pick you up. I get what you're saying. I was just talking about the whole thing. From top to bottom.
We need sauce walking right now. My bad. I tried. My bad. Yeah, I'll take a shot to that.
Whatever it may be, man.
Whatever it may be. I'll take a shot to that. Man, whew.
Whatever it may be.
Right, regardless of what it is. And again, that's the purpose of this. So we can call out specific scams and specific, it's like quicksand that our people fall into. That's like, we got to be more vigilant. We got to be more aware. And so since we missing, let's do it. Like, y'all not even seeing the signs. Like, I see people who use social media, right, to scam, and they go dark. You don't hear from them for 2 months, and then all of a sudden they pop up, hey, spend $2,000 to get $500,000 in credit. And look at me chilling in a Bentley. And y'all don't even get it, like, oh, he broke again. Like, as our people, more of y'all didn't sell drugs before. Y'all is like alert. like not saying I encourage it, but y'all never do, because when you have to deal with people who may smoke crack, then you ready for whatever game, because they got the most game out of anybody and shit. The house always on fire and they mama dying.
Every time.
Let me get this for the 9. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, y'all ain't never just had to deflect game. Like, how are we confused? Y'all don't even see the signs. It's like y'all don't get it.
Yeah, I don't want to get it.
But we still here. And then it's but like I say, man, like part of me, like even though we are doing this because I care, right? I do care about the community. I can't sit here in front. But part of me is like, man, if y'all dumb enough after all the evidence you've seen to still get broke off, I'm gonna pay $2,000 and get $500,000 in credit. What about just put in the work, do the research, and fix it for real? Work hard to try to pay your bills on time, and if not, pay them when you can, and actually build your credit. Part of that is, as a people, a lot of time, and not even just us, it's other communities, but I don't give a shit about them communities. I'm talking to us. Like, we're looking for the shortcut. We're looking for the easy way out, and then we get fucked trying to shortcut through the grass. Every time. What it's like, you could have just put the work in, and then you would be where you're supposed to be by now. But instead, you mad because this nigga in the Bentley just popped up on this 3rd month, and you wanted a fucking 135 people that's complaining, but they don't care about you the same way you didn't care about the 100 before you. 134, excuse me, before you.
Making monthly payments.
Oh, a nigga who on the lease, on the car lease and shit, but you, whatever. But so it's, and I'm glad, I'm glad you're mentioning scams because it's just crazy. It's like, honestly, what the kids say, I can never. Like, hey, I literally, I can never. Like, you ain't got to worry about getting my money.
Yeah, no way, shape, or form.
Not at all. And then I guess, I mean, you mentioned the scammers, but what about like, I guess you were there too. But when we were talking earlier, bro, as far as with the whole black women, but I just wanted to make sure that we tie that to kids too, like black babies being raped and nobody's getting beat up or that. I'm not just wishing violence on people, but
it's not forced to wish violence on nobody, but what should happen?
How we not in agreement to where like, hey, if we run across XYZ, then we just attack? Like, how is this a discussion? I'm really lost on how, like, where we get here. But again, that's why I go back to maybe like we need to start calling them sisters again, bro. Maybe that's where that's lost at, because when you say sister, you can't say, man, you know, so and so was going out with a sister and took her kid to a hotel and raped her and got DNA and all this. He did that shit. Sister, my sister's baby. Now that's a call to action. It's not a debate no more. Like, how we, I just gotta be real, man. I'm scared. Like what Hov said when he was dissing 50 back in the day. I'm scared for the future. I'm scared for the future. Y'all, like, how, I just don't even understand the debate. I don't even understand. It's like, nobody, okay, so forget it. You're only child, right? You don't have no sisters. And your baby mama pissing you off. So you in your drawers, right? Well, what about your mama, man?
Your aunties.
But you can't even, I'll be real with you. I'm triggered even when he said, auntie, you can't play with my mama and her sisters like that. Like we pulling up, and they know. like they know we pulling up. And they could be either one of us. Because if cuz get the alert, then I'll be there after him. Because he got the alert first. But I already know no matter where he is on God's green earth, cuz is not. You're not gonna do this. No. Yeah, it's the same thing over here. What? But that's where my confusion comes from, though, because I literally, as I scroll through my social medias, bro, I just see so much. Like I seen somebody refer to a black woman as a cop ass bitch for calling the police after getting shot. I see people saying free XYZ or take my money, even though they picked you up with DNA proof that you sexually assaulted a young black baby.
And that's why we got to do this.
I honestly don't even be having the heart to argue because I don't even know where to start. Like, where are we at, though? And this is why we need this. This is why we're here. This is why woke AF or woke as fuck exists.
That's fuck.
Because at the end of the day, bro, we gotta do better. In the words of my nigga white boy, niggas got to do better.
Niggas got to do better. What the fuck they doing?
Man. But it literally hasn't been any truer words, man. It's like, it's just so many places. And again, and that's why I mention it again, why I liken it to the ADL. Because whether you agree with their premise or their beginnings or what they stand for, at the end of the day, they didn't ask, hey, you believe it's literally some people that classify or consider themselves Jews because they look at that as a race. Some of them actually believe Jesus came back. That's like the fundamental belief, and they against 90% of their religion. But do you think that they had to question or beef amongst those lines when Kyrie said some shit they didn't want to see? No. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. Let's get rid of this nigga.
And that's the point of this, because we got to get rid of these niggas first so that we can do better.
And there's no question, all on the same page. We don't have to guess, is this dude okay with a black woman getting shot? Fuck it. Like, we could just shoot black women in real life, though. Like, no video game. I have to stress that because this shit ain't even like a video game or a movie that we watching. Like, you can just buzz caps in black women. And then as black men, we just be like, fuck it. Let's blame black woman or let's hate her. As unlikable as she might be. And I hate her music. But we ain't saying that. But still, you're not finna shoot. You can't even punch or swing at or ball fist at a black woman while I'm right there, and then we just finna ignore this and keep eating dinner. Like, you're gonna have to get your ass beat. like I don't even know, like, why is this a thing? Like, that's why I'm telling you, I'm going crazy. I'm losing it. So this episode, just know that this is my fucking confusion because I'm losing it. How is this a debate? How? Like, we should just whoop a nigga ass and just move on. Next, we got actual problems. Woke as fuck shouldn't even exist. We got real shit we should be dealing with. We should all be in lockstep. Hey, you can't shoot a black woman. You can't rape a black child. Next, Why the fuck do we have to discuss this? Why is this a thing, bro? The thing should be back when we was young, bro. We used to have some shit to where we'll see somebody want to knock out and it's a race. Shot my nigga Vice Lord Joe. It's a race. Who get there first? Who get this still off first? That's what it should be. Fuck talking. No more words. Why are we talking? Why?
Point them out.
Point them out and do what? Point him out and knock him out. Well, I mean, from our era. I don't know y'all era. And I don't preach violence neither. And by the way, I like the way my chain and jewelry look on this light. It look pretty good. Amen. But still. My bad. It's real shit. But still. Like, bro, this shouldn't even exist. I'm going to just be real with you. This shit, like, we shouldn't. Okay, so this is the intro, right? By the time we finish through the first episode, y'all should just stomp these bitch ass niggas out of our shit, and then it shouldn't even be no second episode. It should just be over. Like, nah, niggas was on some whole shit. We good. Like, nah, we beat their ass, and then we went up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shouldn't even be some ongoing stuff. And that's why I keep reiterating, bro. I'm scared because it's like, how are we not? Like, I don't care if you like the Lakers or the Nets. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can all disagree on certain stuff. That's what makes us us. Because we fit every spectrum. We got every type of brother you could ever meet. Crip brother, blood brother, computer brother, nurse brother. There's so many different type of brothers. Colorado brother, he liked the mountains and weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different types of brothers. We don't need to eradicate that. We need to embrace that. Like, when I was in elementary, we did a quilt, bro, back in the days at Franklin. It is like every kid in the class got to put their little square together to make this quilt like you did your square. When you put it together, the quilt looked fine because there was so many different squares and shit. Like, we all got different squares, bro. But at the same time, it's like, that's what makes this quilt. That's what makes this us. We us. This shit in a monolith. We us. We do a lot of shit. We view shit different. And a lot of shit, we view it the same. This us. But in no way should we even have to have a state of emergency about a sister getting shot. Now say it like that. Say a sister with a sister got shot and we okay with it.
No, we're not okay with
it. Even if she was ugly.
We're not okay with it.
That need to be the stance. That should be the war cry. Even if she was ugly. My bad. Whatever. I cracked myself up. Fuck y'all. But yeah, bro. But and that's really the whole thing. Or hey, your DNA was found on somebody that was 12 years old or something. But it's okay. We can still listen to his video, watch his YouTube videos, give money to him on Instagram. Fuck the countless scams that have been proven right that people have came against. But fuck it, like, you can just rape a little girl, bro. Like, that's okay. That's really okay. Like, we have to debate against this and we have to discuss this. I see a lot people be talking about like, oh, we're the ancestors. Like, they say that shit like they tough. Oh, we're in our ancestors. You can't do X, Y, Z. We're in our ancestors. Nah, y'all pussy. Y'all not your ancestors. Because granddad and them would have been done shot you and went on about their business. So you not the ancestors, nigga. So you right. That wasn't even a thing. Like, that shit wouldn't have made their weekly list of events. You did what to my sister? You did what to my daughter? Okay. Peace. Next. What is it to talk about? But again, I digress. Even though we would prefer to not even have a reason for this until y'all stop us, walk AF. Look out within the next 2 weeks. We're going to have a crazy announcement. Nuts, right? So look out. Walk AF. Obviously, you know where to find us. LevelUpMedia.net. Thanks to Bro Knowledge. She threw it down in the bottom. And it is definitely the place where you level up. Get that business started or grow it. New site, rebuild site, logo. Get a new, fresh logo if your logo is ugly. Woo, woo, woo. Come holler at us. Get them video intros. Get that social media management. That's one key thing that we offer now is social media management that I want y'all to take advantage of, because it's hard to just dedicate and stay in your social media. Woo. And now I'm going to make these posts and I'm going to put the right keywords. I'm going to post it. No, just come to us. Not only will we design the actual ads and your actual posts and the keywords, but we'll post them.
We'll have you making money. Most important part.
So that's it. There's nothing for you to do. Just pay us for next month. That's really the only thing you can do is just pay us for next month. That's it.
Out of the money that you're making.
Yeah.
That's simple.
And you can always donate too. We ain't against that. but at the end of the day, though, we definitely want to stress that, family, before we get out of here. LevelUpMedia.net and Walk AF. But I say it like this, man. Maybe we won't have to do it. Maybe by episode 1 or the end of episode 2, we'll sort of gather ourselves as a people, and then we won't have to do a 3. How about that?
We're going through this one.
Yeah.
We exposing it all. Yeah. We telling all the truths.
Trigger warning.
And that's just be ready, because we coming with the paperwork. We having people telling their truths about the truths. We getting it all out there so that we can get rid of these cancers. As fuck.
As fuck. And another thing too, shout to our brother Knowledge. Y'all know where we started. Y'all know where we're growing. Y'all know, like, yeah, you know where the home team is. Cuz while we're here, did you have anything else?
That's it. Visit us online.
For sure.
Peace.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.